So I saw that documentary from 1975 or 76 about that family that moved into a neighborhood in New York area, and the whole white population in that area just lost their their collective minds. And then you saw all the kids in that area had the same mindset as their parents, the same anger towards blacks as their parents. So much so that there were a couple of young black kids riding their bicycle through the neighborhood thinking that there was a parade going on, just trying to get to McDonald's, and the whole mob of young white kids just totally attacked them, throwing slurs at them, rocks at them, just telling them they didn't belong, etc., etc. So it got me thinking to the whole concept that in 1975 that I was, depending on the date, I was either 12 or 13. And then I was thinking that when we think that racism is not alive and well, you think about all those kids and how old they are today. Again, those kids were about 13, 14, 15. So they're probably 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Still alive and well, still here in the U.S., still probably harboring some of that hatred they have for black folks. And then I start to think about our lawmakers, where they are, how old they were in 1975, and they probably, if they are older, still harboring that hatred. And this is why Project 2025 was happening in the background. This is why Republicans are really the harbingers or the bearers of the Heritage Foundation. So let's think about this. In 1975, John Roberts was about 20. Chuck Grassley was 41. Trump, 29. Lindsey Graham, 19, Susan Collins, 22, and Marsha Blackburn was also 22. When you're young and you didn't experience what was happening in the 70s and you were born in the 80s, you think that that was so long ago, because you can't imagine that there's a world where people harbor such hate toward you for no reason. And when you think about the time and you think about the lawmakers that are in office making the rules, you're like, why are they doing this? Why would they get rid of or deconstruct the Voting Rights Act? Why would they get rid of Roe v. Wade? Why would they do these things? It's because they were old enough and they were harboring this anger, these thought process. They were just figuring out a way to make strategic moves to make it happen today. They took a lot of tiny steps to make it happen today. It's here. What are we going to do